So welcome back to Sarah and Lee, and we are finally off on a road trip, a little bit further this time, and we are on our way to North Wales. We'll be meeting up with some friends that you would have seen on previous videos, and we'll introduce you to them tomorrow when we meet up. But we've left Swindon, and we're in the Shropshire Hills at the moment at a little campsite called the Wrekin View, and what a spot this is. So we've got 10 days away. We're making the most of the double bank holiday and the coronation. And Sofia seems to be going really well at the moment, so fingers crossed that continues. We've pulled up at this, we found this campsite just today. We were going to just do a lay-by, but we decided that we'd splash out and have a nice campsite, and what a little spot we have found. So I'm going to show you around in a bit, but look at this already. We've only been here for half an hour or so, I reckon. It's just coming up 8 o'clock. It's a beautiful evening, and Sarah's already got the dinner on. So here she goes. She's putting together a little HelloFresh recipe. Not sponsored. And already up here we've got the fire pit going with fantastic views over the Wrekin. So here we are, enjoying the first night of our road trip, and the time is it's just gone 9 o'clock. The fire's lovely, we had a lovely meal, and just chilling out with a beer. It's all good.
So good morning. Lee and I have woken up feeling very refreshed. At this amazing site they have a shower in one of the stables, so Lee went over there this morning and had a shower. I will pop in a picture so you can see what it looks like. He said it was absolutely amazing. I wasn't that brave. Just cooking some breakfast, and then we're going to drive into Wales, about 2 hours I think, to our campsite Quarry View, which we absolutely love. It's one of our favourite campsites. As you can hear, Lexi's snoring. We are so happy to be back out in Sofia, and this campsite is just absolutely amazing. Highly recommend it. I'll put all of the details in the description below. How do you know when you've arrived in Wales? So after a lovely drive, we've arrived in Snowdonia. We are just a couple miles outside of Blaenau Ffestiniog, and we are stopping for some cheese and crackers. We can't get into our campsite till 2, so we've got another hour or so before we can get in, but we are parked up in a beautiful lay-by, and like I said, it's just another 10-minute drive into Blaenau Ffestiniog. And the journey happened with absolutely no incident at all. There is nothing to see here. Really? Are you sure?
One minor incident, coming around a very tight corner where the A5 joins the A470, met a recovery truck on the very sharp bend. I thought I was clear, but I managed to clip his wing mirror with no damage to the van at all.
Apart from we need to replace a window.
Apart from we need to replace a window. I'll show you the damage now. No! So here we are, we've arrived at one of Sarah and I's favourite campsites, and this is Quarry View Touring Park in Blaenau Ffestiniog. And the sun has absolutely come out and it is absolutely glorious. And this is the view that we're faced with. Hello everyone, welcome back. It's a new day here in Blaenau Ffestiniog. Sarah and I arrived in the glorious sunshine yesterday. It was actually hot. The sun was out for the whole day and evening, and Dad joined us yesterday in CJ, his motorhome, who's parked up next to us, and we just had a chill out evening, something to eat, and went for a quick wander along the river. So everything's good here in Blaenau Ffestiniog. It's just us getting ready at the moment because we've got something really cool planned for today, so we will take you along on the journey. Sarah, of course, is still doing her hair.
It's because it's raining outside.
So after yesterday's glorious sunshine, we were woken up early hours of the morning by some very, very persistent rain, and it's been raining ever since.
We do currently have a leak.
There is a leak. We have found a leak. I think I've almost sorted it, but starting to get some water around the window, which we've not experienced before, but it's not Sofia if she's not given us challenges. So here we are on the Blaenau Ffestiniog Railway. Dad's here with us and we're just having a look at the little loco. So here we are on the Blaenau Ffestiniog Railway and making our way towards Porthmadog in these cute little carriages. We're definitely in standard class. The first class is very good, but we can't go in with the dog, so otherwise we would have had a nice armchair. But other than that, here we go.
And we've got some naughty people that are with us.
And we got one acting like a kid. There's always one.
So here we are, we're off the train and we're spending some time in Porthmadog. We're going to have a look around the harbour and I think the plan is to grab some lunch. So we'll take you around Porthmadog with us. Here we are, we're still in Porthmadog and we've had a wander around the town and just found something to eat at this little cafe. Not quite the little Welsh pub with the open fire we were thinking about, but a good meal all the same. I'd show you the meal, but as you can see, it's all gone. So here we are back in Sofia, a fantastic day out on the Blaenau Ffestiniog Railway. The quarryman takes you into Porthmadog and we had a couple of hours there. We managed to find somewhere to have something to eat and then made our way back. Some absolutely stunning views from the train. It was absolutely awesome. Waterfalls in full force, little tiny stations, all sorts of interesting things to have a look at. So if you're ever in Snowdonia or around Blaenau, get yourself on the train and have a look around. I can highly recommend it. A really good day out. Got myself a little haul. I've got the obligatory Welsh Dragon, so that will be going with the collection at home. Obviously got ourselves a fridge magnet, because anyone that's seen our fridge at home knows it's absolutely stashed full of everywhere we've been. And I've got myself a patch to go on our rucksack, because we carry that everywhere with us, just a little bit of a memento. And a treat for Sofia, a sticker for the collection, so that will be going up very soon. So rest of the evening is dinner. Actually, we're going out. We're just going about 10 metres that way into Dad's van and he's treating us to some gammon and chips, I think, is on the menu tonight. So looking forward to that. So let's see what tomorrow brings.
So good morning. It is a bank holiday morning and as you can see I am in my all-weather water gear. It's been glorious this morning, really lovely. Just getting ready to go out. And the heavens have absolutely opened and have started to persist down. So got my mountain rescue gear on, as Lee says. So we're just waiting for this big rain shower to pass. And then we're going to get Lee's dad and Kate to walk up to the quarry. So we will take you with us when eventually the rain stops.
So this morning we've waited for the weather to break, and hopefully it's going to hold off. It's not raining at the moment, a couple of spits about, but that's about it. And we are currently taking the old man for a hike up to the Quarry reservoir. For those of you that might have seen videos of ours before, you would have seen we were here in July 2021. So take a look back at that video if you want to. You'll see me very partially clad, cooling down in the waterfall there, because it was a very, very hot day. So very, very different today. But we're about a mile or so in and making our way slowly across the fields and getting there slowly.
So we are continuing our walk up to the quarry. We are taking Stuart up some very big hills and down some big hills, so we're having a little rest and then we're going to carry on, and hopefully I get my chocolate biscuits.
We hope.
We hope.
So here we are, we've made it across the field, so that was a good struggle and a scramble across the wet fields up and down, and now we're at the bottom of the hill for Quarry reservoir. So we're going to make our way up there and have a look at the old mines.
So we are at the bottom and we're about to climb up this. Got a beautiful waterfall to the left, and then we're going to just keep walking up like this. It's quite a steep incline, but it's not too bad. But you've got absolutely beautiful views of the waterfalls here.
We're approaching the top and we're almost at the reservoir. But after the recent rainfall, the waterfalls are pretty spectacular.
So we've reached the top of the walk, and this is what we've got in front of us. So you've got the remains, some miners' houses.
So I'm just going to shoot the drone up and see if I can get some footage. The sun's just coming out, so I'll see if I can get some footage over the lake and around the mines. It should be some good footage.
I bought that house behind you.
It's probably less of a project than Sofia, actually. So that's it, back in Sofia. A lovely walk up to the lake on the hills there, and we made it all the way there. Big shout out to Dad and to Kate for making it with us. Dad's been suffering with a chest infection but pushed himself, bit of time, and got to see certainly one of Sarah and I's favourite places. So well done, Dad, proud of you. We're going to end this video here. So we're still in Blaenau and we're going to be here for a few more nights, and you can catch us next time and see what adventures we've got planned next. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give us a big thumbs up if you have, and if you fancy it, subscribe to see more. See you on the road again.